What up guys? In this video I'll go over what will I go over? I don't know. I'll go over a while loop program in this video. I I know I haven't been making videos for a while, I'm sorry. But yeah, I have my exams coming up in 22 days. Yeah, 22 days. So I really need to start studying. I only have 3 weeks left. So let's get into some programming. A while loop program. Now let me tell you what the program's gonna be like. The program is gonna be something like you're gonna have to keep on accepting or inputting numbers from the user, taking in numbers from the user, that is the person using the program, and you're gonna have to find the sum of the even numbers and the sum of the odd numbers. And when the user enters the number 0, the program stops and it prints those sums. So let's call our class numbers. So import java.io.star, because we're going to be using buffered reader, because you need to take input. Public void main throws IO exception, buffered reader br equals new buffered reader new input stream reader. I know this is really boring, but what to do? Still not in. Now let's get into the proper programming, not the boring stuff. So you're gonna keep accepting numbers from the user till the user enters 0. When he enters 0, you have to print the sum of odd numbers and the sum of even numbers. Now int odd sum equals 0. Let's set it to 0 initially, and even sum equals 0, and let's keep 1 for number. So you wanna run this loop while the number is not equal to 0. So while the number is not equal to 0, just keep running the loop. System.out.println. I'm gonna ask the user for a number, enter a number, num equals br integer.parseInt br.readline. So that's why you're taking the input from the user. Now how to check if a number is even or if it's odd? I'll just like I'll just get to that in a bit. I'll explain that, but before that, I hope you guys know what even and odd numbers are. I don't think any of you do. So I'm sure you guys know what even and odd numbers are. So how do you know if a number is even? The simplest way, I think, to find out whether a number is even or not is to divide it by 2. And if it is completely divided by 2, in the sense that if it gives no remainder after dividing it by 2, it's an even number. Like if you take any number, 500, 600, 700, all of them divide by 2 without giving any remainder. So it's as simple as that. That's an even number. So what is the command, or rather how do you check in Java whether a number is I'm sorry, whether a number gives, or rather what remainder a number gives? I'm sure you guys must be remembering this, which I'm abundantly creating on my screen, the modulus operator. So let's get into writing or checking whether a number is even. Let me comment this and say checking whether number is even. If num mod 2, if when you divide the number by 2, the remainder is equal to 0, this num mod 2 is equivalent to saying if on dividing the number by 2, the remainder. So let me convert this to English for you. Num mod in English is equal to saying the number divided by 2, rather the remainder on dividing the number by 2. So yeah, so whenever you read something mod something, just think it's the remainder on dividing the number by 2. In this case num and 2. If it's 3 and 2, the remainder on dividing 3 by 2. So that's how you that's how you interpret the mod statement. So if the remainder is 0, that means it's an even number. That then what you do is even sum is equal to even sum plus num. You just add it to the even sum. So the value of even sum keeps getting rewritten, in the sense that the old value gets erased and the number, once it's added, it creates a new value for it. Now how do you check if a number is odd? Well, take any odd number. Say you take 501. You know 2 goes into 500 250 times and it leaves a remainder of 1. So for any number you can make that generalization. If you divide any number by 2 and it gives you 1 as a remainder, it's an odd number. So if num mod 2 equal to 1, odd sum is equal to odd sum plus num. It's as simple as that. So I hope you guys got this even and odd check part. Now, do you really need to make a check whether the number is equal to 0? No, you don't, because the loop anyway checks whether the number is equal to 0. As soon as the number is not 0, while the number is not equal to 0, the loop will run. So as soon as the number is 0, loop will cease to run. So you can shut the loop there, and now all you do is system.out.println sum of even numbers plus even sum, system.out.println sum of odd numbers plus odd sum. It's as simple as that. So this should compile. Variable num might not have been initialized. I thought of this error, but I didn't think it would come up. So what do we do to fix this error? Now you could say that let num equal to 0, simple as that, it will run. But no, if num is equal to 0, it won't run in the first place. So let's just say num is equal to 1, so it will go into the loop, and anyway the value of num will get changed when it comes here. So it's very easy. I mean, it's okay to do that. No one's gonna cut marks or anything like that. No one's gonna say that your program is wrong. So let's run our program. Numbers, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Yeah, enter a number. Let's say we enter 99. Again it asks us 45, 24, 33. Now I enter 0. So it gives us the sum of even numbers, that's 24, because there was only one even number, and the sum of odd numbers, that's 99 plus 45 plus 33, that's 177. So there you can see the program works. So I don't think you guys have had any problem with it. I hope you haven't, and I hope this video helped you. So that's all for now. See you guys.